Here we go, 7th of December again. We're going to go for it today, and we Crazy Dave. We sure are. Water bosses delay reaction to Watchdog's bid for bill cuts. This is by the Western Mail, which is part of the Wales online group, which we don't know that one. And Ofwat aims to trim household charges by £29 over 5 years. Ofwat is the what they call it, the Quango. They're supposed to check out on the water companies, which they don't do very well in my opinion, sir, but there we go. Here's the article. Water companies in Wales will study Ofwat's proposed price changes for deciding whether they can still deliver a satisfactory service. The water industry regulator said that Do a Cymru Welsh water customers will see an average £29 cut in their bill over the next 5 years, bringing the average annual water bill in Wales to £374. That's compared to the UK average saving of £3 per household, although the UK average annual bill is set to drop to £340. Customers of Deer Valley Water Company in North Wales still, however, see their average water bill increase from 128 to 130 by 2014-2015, but the bills for Deer Valley households will remain among the lowest in England and Wales. Ofwat said its decision would see water prices become around 29 or 7% lower than under plans submitted to the regulator by Do a Cymru earlier this year. Ofwat Chief Executive Regina Finn added, "We have listened to customers in Wales. They have told us that their priority is safe, reliable water supplies at a reasonable cost. We've challenged Do a Cymru and kept bills £29 lower than what they asked for. This is not just about keeping bills down, but about what customers get for their money," she added. Ofwat's decision comes as the regulator unveiled a record £22 billion programme of investment in the network, around £935 for every property in England and Wales. Of this, £1.1 billion will be invested in Wales over the next 5 years, with around £90 million set to be spent on trying to prevent flooding and improve sewage treatment. The plans will also see a 600 kilometre of mains replaced in Wales and £6 million spent on improving the quality of drinking water at treatment works. Around £30 million will also be invested to improve the standard of bathing and shellfish waters around the Welsh coast. But a spokesman for Do a Cymru Welsh Water said, "We have received Ofwat's final determination for 2000 to 2015. Our original business plan, which we submitted back in April, was endorsed by over 90% of customers' responses in an Ofwat survey, and we believe it sets out the optimum balance for customers in terms of bill investment and safeguarding our environment into the future. Welsh Water will examine this challenging determination in detail and will consider whether it will enable us to deliver acceptable outcomes for our customers." David Guest, Financial Director of Deer Valley Water, added, We haven't reached any conclusion for the changes yet. We have to go through the document properly, and that will take a while because there are 170 pages. When we have done that, we will be able to say more. We have 2 months to either accept the proposals from Ofwat or appeal. There are also concerns that a cut in water bills could lead to poorer services and cuts in investment. Pamela Taylor, Chief Executive of Water UK, which represent water companies, said it's quite possible that companies will have to adjust or stop their leakage programmes. That is what they will be looking at. They will need to look at a whole draft of things, not just that. The quality of drinking water, their legal obligations, they will need to make sure that they fulfil those legal obligations. They have challenges ahead, such as climate change, which increase drought and flooding, and growing population with more homes, in particular in water-stressed areas. Companies will need to look at the details and say, has Ofwat understood what they've allowed us, what we need? On top of that, we have got to think, can we actually attract the long-term sensible investors we need? Because if all the customers all the time pay their bills, it's still not enough money. So that's the article from the Western Mail. They've known about my blogs and videos for quite a while. This is the April 2009, March 2010 water bill, and the combined charge with what I didn't know them was £475.07. The total bill for this year would have been £765.58. So, as you all know, I went on a meter, take the hat off, went on a meter, And because I've gone on the meter, and because I've done the roof water collection system, and because I got a wheelie bin in my bathroom now, I'm saving on water. I'm not bathing so much as I used to, but I can live with that. Other people will have to put up with it. My actual usage for the quarter for this bill, your metered water statement, my actual usage in water is £410. The standing charge for the quarter from September through to November was £7.36. The standard charge for the sewerage is £17.03, and the cubic meters that they reckon I've used in the sewerage is equal to what they say I've taken out of the thing, 3 cubic meters, and that's £4.75. So the total bill for this quarter is £33.24. Times that by 4 over the year, and it's £132.96. Now, £132.96 is one hell of a frigging difference than £765.58. And if you look at the charge that they were going to offer, minus the 25 quid, which would have been £450 because it was getting paid through by the state. The £450 bill, according to their 374 is the annual water bill in Wales. Those are for houses. This is a subdivided property divided into 2 flats, upstairs, downstairs. Now, I don't know if the upstairs is getting a bill, because I ain't never seen one. But if you multiply 450 by 2, what's that, Dave? £900? That's £900, because the Welsh Assembly Government haven't wanted to challenge the water company on what it's charging subdivided properties, because they let the district auditor get away with putting any rateable value on a property that they care to. Now, I'd like an investigation, Mr. Carwyn-Jones, into what I've been charged by the water company these last 11 years. I would like an investigation into that. I know South Wales Police aren't interested in it. The water companies can get away with anything because the district valuer has valued it at that, and because the rateable value is what it is, they can charge that, and vulnerable adults like myself have had to pay them that out of their minimal income paid for by the state because they can't work in the working world for whatever reason. And Ofwat has known that I've been questioning this, and yet they've failed to protect me from this water company who wanted to charge me that £765, and now I've got them down to £132 a year. And the social security system has aided and abetted the water company in ripping me off and thousands of other vulnerable adults throughout Wales, England and Scotland for the last 10 years. Ofwat has done that because they're satisfied with what the water company has been charging for this 1-bedroom flat. The Western Mail and Wales Online, South Wales Echo, have known about these complaints of mine for a long time, and they've never asked the former First Minister of the Welsh Assembly, Mr. Rodri Morgan, what the hell is going on with council accommodation in Wales, in Cardiff in particular. So let's show you what we've got now and how we're saving. Sorry about the shit thing, but it's been raining a lot the last month. The wettest November in record.